Hello, my name is Milind Deshmukh. Today's date is 13 February 2024 and my topic is Core Java Iterative Statement. The different programming languages provides the iterative statements which used to execute the same action multiple times. So basically in Java we will see the iterative statements iterative statements are the looping statement and the recursion. So first of all, we will discuss on the looping statement. The Java provides some looping statements which are similar in almost programming languages. First one is a for loop, second one is a while loop, third one is a do while loop. So we will discuss individually each loop. So for loop, it used to execute the same task multiple times. So the syntax of for loop is given as first of all we have tried the for keyword, and inside that we need to mention the initialize of the loop, means from where we want to start the loop, and second one is a condition. So in second case we need to mention the condition up to when we are going to run the loop, and the third one is we need to mention the increment or a decrement, and inside the block of for loop we can write or we can execute the code which we want. So by using for loop we can execute the multiple tasks in any programming language, and we can execute the same task multiple times. And second one is a while loop. So while loop execute the while loop can execute the multiple tasks based on condition, or it is a iterative statement which can repeat the task up to means until and unless the condition become false. So first of all we need to initialize a value, and on the basis of that value we mention the condition after the while keyword, and inside the block of while we write our code and execute it. So until and unless the condition which is provided to the while loop become false, so up to that condition so while loop will continue its iteration, and while loop will execute. And the third one is the do while loop. So in case of do while loop, we use the do keyword, and after that in a curly braces, so we write our code. And at the end of block we use the while keyword, and inside the while block we mention the condition. So inside that we means if the condition is false, but in still same case it will execute the code at least once, or if the condition is true, the until and unless the condition become false it will execute the code. It was about the do while loop. And these are the three looping statements in almost programming language or in Java: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. And there is another iterative statements are the recursion. So recursion are the means the calling the same function means itself. We can say recursion to it. So recursion is nothing but the calling the same function repeatedly. So we perform the multiple task using recursion to perform the multiple task and multiple assignments. When we find the factorial, or when we find the sum of number, in that case we use the term recursion. So what we do exactly in that case, so we use the variable, and again and in that variable we continuously store the value by using the same variable. Means For example, we write a condition for sum of numbers, sum equals to sum plus I, if I is the numbers coming from the loop. So what we do in that case, we use the sum to store the we use the sum variable to use the sum of the numbers. Means if we call the same same function means again and again to perform our action. So it was about the iterative statements. Thank you.